Happy Saturday, happy Saturday, happy Saturday out in Forest. Out in Forest, St. Louis here. Yeah, happy whatever. I think it's 10 degrees outside. It's frosty, it's cold. I'm Forest and I'm in St. Louis. Yes, I am. We had an amazing, pretty amazing day. Quite busy at the JOB today for it being 5 to 10 degrees outside. Pretty amazing, pretty amazing. People are still coming out doing the do. I guess they probably figured no one else was coming out, so they thought they would. So anyway, so right behind me, if you see this is the interior of the Genesis GV80. That is fire right there. You can see that. That's bad to the bone. Very, very cool car. A car, SUV. Very, very cool SUV. Just launched for 2021. If you're in St. Louis and you want to take one for a spin around the block, call me. I will hook you up. Very cool. So talking about one is I'm talking about the My Auto Sales Pro. For those of you that are auto sales pros and you're trying to figure out the whole online thing, my goal over the next just however long, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm working on some very, very cool tools for you that are absolutely going to blow your mind, especially when it comes to referrals and follow-up. I'm working on it. I'm going to do some recorded videos, and then I'm going to do some webinars and some things like that to make sure to be able to equip you. And this is for the auto sales pro who wants to take it to the next level, who's not just standing there taking it up, who's thinking this job sucks, I can't wait till I get my degree in engineering and want to go do something else. But this is for the true auto sales pro who wants to have a system in place that's systematically easy to use, and that's a really good tool to brand yourself as an automobile sales professional, and be able to get those referrals and be able to have a brand so that when people see you, that it's unique to you, no matter where you work, what dealership you work at, that you're going to have your own brand. So that's very, very important, that you brand yourself as you're going, moving maybe from the high 5 figures into the 6-figure realm. Is you want to brand yourself. You want to have a place that people can come, that's your sort of your house, that's your social media house online, that people can reach out to you, send you referrals. You can do some training. You can do a lot of cool stuff like that. So we're going to get you all hooked up, get you ready to go. If you'd like to learn more about getting you a system set up like this, reach out to me. You can call me, or you can send me a message here on Facebook. My phone number is 314-498-7688. You can shoot me a text. Let me know who you are first before you call, so I don't think you're a robocaller trying to tell me that my social security number's been hacked or something. So just send me a text message. So very, very quickly, the 3 things, when to follow up. So very, very important. And I'm talking to anybody that's in sales. There's no difference in time. Now, what you say when you follow up may be a little bit different, but the system and follow-up is very important. So what I would recommend, the second you get a sale, right? We talked about this before about ringing the bell. That's what we do. For those of you that see the video, scroll down. It's down there somewhere where we did a ring the bell ceremony at the dealership, which is very cool. But more importantly, the cool thing about that is getting those referrals at the time, but it's a follow-up. When do you follow up with your customers? When do you follow up after you get a sale? Do you wait a day? Do you wait 7 days? Do you wait whatever? So what I would recommend is, if you're in the car sales business, right? I guarantee you, if there's anybody doing this, I would be absolutely amazed. But what I would do when you're doing your when you're getting ready to do your follow-ups is, say for example, while your customers are in the finance office, I would take 45 seconds. I would run out and I would stand by their vehicle and I would hold my phone up and I would do a selfie thank you with their vehicle behind you, right in the shot, and you're talking to the camera and you can see their vehicle behind you, and you say, hey, thanks John and Susan, truly appreciate your business, truly appreciate everything you do. Thank you very much for your purchase. If you need anything, my contact information is right below here. On this digital business card. Also, you're going to see there's a link down here, and this is going to be awesome. There's a link down here that'll get you set up for service when you need your service coupons. I'm going to have some specials down here. And this page, John and Susan, is specifically designed for you. It's your page. It's your referral page. As a matter of fact, there's a link. There's a button right down here that says your link. That link is something that you can share with your friends. And when they come back to this page right here, they'll know, one, is they're going to see me, that I'm your sales guy, and they'll have my contact information should they get down here. But the cool thing about it is there's a referral link down there. When your customers fill out that referral link right down there on the bottom, it's going to pop up. It's going to send me an email, and I'm going to know that they were referred by you. And guess what? When they purchase, you get $200 or whatever your goal is. And that's a thank you page that's designed just for the auto sales pro. And guess what? Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. It doesn't have to just be in cars. You can be a real estate agent. You can be anybody you want. Well, if you like a page like that set up, reach out to me. I'll set you up. We'll talk about how much they cost. We'll get there. Yeah, they cost a little bit of money. We'll talk about how to set it up, how to use it, how to go through the flow. So that's day one. That's your first day follow-up. You're going to follow up. You're going to send them a video. You're going to direct them to your website that's going to have all your contact details on it. But when do you follow up again? When's your next follow-up? So you did the video. You got it all set up. They shake their hand. You get them in the car. You do your delivery process. You send them down the road, right? They're driving. And guess what? As they're driving home, they get a little paching that pops up on their phone. Hopefully they won't watch it while they're driving. And you send it to them, and they open it up. And guess what? There's the video with your link and everything in it, showing them, hey, thank you very much for your business. And here's the key to that. I couldn't tell you how many times that customers leave and they come back the next day and I go, who's your salesperson? You go, it's a black guy. Now we have 11 black guys that work at our dealership, like maybe 12 or 13. Okay, so they don't remember who you are. How can you get referrals and how can you have a six-figure income if people don't know who you are, right? And the reason that happens is because they've talked to everybody in the world at the dealership and they spent 4 hours there and their brain is like fried, right? And they've talked to the finance manager and they've talked to the aftermarket manager and they've talked to the sales manager and they may have even talked to another salesperson. They might have talked to the porter. Who knows? You know, they probably talked to the Jimmy John's guy that delivered them lunch too. Whatever the case was, they've talked to a lot of people. That was very weird. That was funky. So I'm back from outer space. Anyway, so that's your day one follow-up. But imagine now they've got your face, they've got your audio, they've got all your contact details. So when they do come back, they've got you in their face. So that's just the one sneak part of that. That's day one. Now you also need to do a 7-day follow-up process where you're going to follow up with them on day 7. And of course, you're going to probably send them a text and leave a phone call. They're probably going to get a survey. So you're going to remind them and say, hey, you're going to get a survey in the email. You're going to get a survey. If there's any reason at all you can't give me a perfect score on that survey, call me because I want you to be 100% satisfied. But I guarantee you, if you're doing these follow-ups on videos, they're never going to forget who you are if you're sending them a selfie, video follow-up, right? So a couple of other important key follow-up terms. One is when they get to the 30-day follow-up, you want to ask for referrals and actively ask for a referral. Hey, really appreciate it. I know you're loving them. I know you're loving this. I know you appreciate all the business. And I know you want somebody else to have the exact same awesome experience that you had with me. Make sure you use your referral form down there and send it out to people and get some referrals. And I'd love to compensate you for that as well. And then your next follow-up after this, which is really, really key, is the 90-day follow-up, where I would recommend maybe you do a walkthrough of the service drive where you get your camera out and you act like you're going into the service, and you can walk up the service drive, you can do a camera, you can show them how they open up the door, they pull in the service, and you would walk them through the service department, right? Because of course on your survey, before they do all that, you're going to introduce them to the service department, but that's the 90-day reminders, like, hey, don't forget to set your 90-day appointment or whatever mileage that they have to be at that time, and walk them through the service drive and walk them in and show them again and then send them that video. And it shouldn't be more than maybe 90 seconds long at tops, but you can do it and have fun with it and send that to them. They will not forget who you are if you follow those 3 processes in the follow-up series. And you can do that for any business that you have. It doesn't really matter. Of course, if you're selling a weight loss product, you wouldn't do a service walkthrough. Maybe you do a how to make a shake product, right? Or something like that. So anyway, I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing to do about it. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be a Ladies True Creator. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.